Hello guys, so now I'm going to create an IPSEC tunnel between my headquarter and branch 1. So I'll show you the process. So we are here on headquarter GUI. Before anything else, I'll just check first the address schemes that are created. Okay, so I have to remove all of this because I already tried this configuring the IPSEC tunnel a while ago, and this might be a problem. Let's say you are recreating a new IPSEC tunnel and you have duplicates IP addresses with this. Your creating an IPSEC tunnel won't work if you have a matching duplicates in this part. Okay, so now I'm not sure, but I'll try to create in this scenario. Headquarter sec. So it's a site-to-site, no, not between sites, and using a Fortigate firewall. The remote IP address is the one facing interface of the branch, so it's 9.1.9.1, and create a pre-shared key for the our local interface is the headquarter port number 1, and our remote subnet is this one. So I'll just copy and paste them. So this 10.1 to 3 is the local of this headquarter, and 10.4 up to 6 is the remote subnets, which is the local subnet of the branch. So you can see you can add as many as you like. But I'm only going to add which already exists on my local area network. I'm not sure if this is going to work because there are other IP addresses created. Okay, so it worked. So the VPN has been set up. So now what we are going to do is, as you can see, we have our HQ IPSEC here. It's inactive because we have to configure IPSEC on the branch side. So head on to the dashboard, and you can see the VPN here. Click the IPSEC wizard, and now let's create another one on this branch. This is the branch firewall. IPSEC, same configuration. Next, remote. So now the remote IP address in this branch will be the one piece facing IP of the headquarters. So 8.8.8.1. So same pre-shared key with the headquarter. So our local interface here is our LAN. As you can see, it's the remote subnet of this headquarter. I'll add these 3 VLAN subnets that already exists on my branch subnet. Now the remote subnet will be the local subnets of our headquarters. Oh, sorry. Okay, so let's see if it works. Okay, so the VPN has been set up. Now we can head on to our IPSEC. It says inactive. We just have to activate this one. We have to create, right click on this IPSEC one more time. So as you can see on IPSEC tunnels, it says that this is inactive. You have to hover in this inactive part and double click here, and as you can see, we can bring it up or bring it down. So bring this up using the paste tool selector. Okay, now on the branch firewall, it's also up and working. Now let's try adding a static route first here, because I haven't configured the DHCP on branch 1 that they are going to get. But I'll try. Let's console here. This is VLAN 10, but I think it won't work because I haven't configured IP addresses on our Windows server that is for our branch. So my IP addresses listed in my Windows servers are only for HQ, so I'll do that later. So for now, I'll just create or add a static IP on PC9, which is included on VLAN 10. So right now, I'll just get the IP addresses that is part of, here. So this is the remote subnet of my so this is for VLAN 10 2040 of headquarter, and this is VLAN 10 2040 of the branch. Okay, so I think if it's set, IP 10.4.0.2030 255.255.0, and our gateway is 10.4.0.1. Show IP. Okay, now we have our IP on VLAN 10 of this branch. So right, what I'm going to do is I will ping from PC1 to PC9 of the branch. I will see if this will work. Ping 10.4.0. Okay, now it's working. So as you can see, this 10.4.0.30 is the IP address of this PC9, which is located on our branch. That means that this connection is using the IPSEC tunnels to communicate between sites. So I forgot to set you can actually set uh, the route that is used by IPSEC. Head on to network interfaces, and as you can see, our one port, which is the port number 4, has an IPSEC tunnel interface here. You can double click that, and I will be using 10.255.255.1 on headquarter, 10.255.255.1, and on branch network interfaces, go to one port. Okay, so I'll label this internet as, okay, it's using, yeah, it's already one interface. Go to branch IPSEC interface. Under this one facing port, double click here, change the IP to 10.255.255.2. Okay, now they are good. Let's go back to our PCs, and I will try to trace route from PC1 of the headquarter to PC9 of the branch. This is only the demonstration. In real world scenario, you can adjust or create a different policy where there are only certain VLANs that can be accessed from branch to headquarter. Let's say the branch is only allowed to access the VLAN 10, and since this is the headquarter, this can access everything on this branch site. So let's trace route 10.4.0.30. Okay, I think it's trace RT on PC command line. Trace trace 10.4.0.30. GNS3 VPC. Oh, it's just trace 10.4.0.30. As you can see, these are the number of hops that our PC1 use to reach the VLAN 10 IP of PC number 9. As you can see, it starts with the default gateway, and then it goes to 10.0.0.33. So it uses the path between DSW1 to core, since DSW1 is set as I configure it to be the active router, and then it goes to that 57, which is the port 1 of the headquarter. And now you can see what we configured earlier is the IPSEC tunnel IP. So it's not using the packet is not traced by this internet connection. So instead it uses the virtual private network, which is what we configured in our IPSEC tunnel. And then it goes to the core upstream interface, that's 62 and that 42, since this is our active router as well, and it can access the that 30. So from PC9 we can also trace 10.1 show IP, 10.1.0.22, 10.1.0.22. Okay, so it used its own path and then goes to the IPSEC tunnel and go back to local area network of the headquarters. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.